All right, welcome everyone. Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for The Summer Hikaru Died, Episode 8.
Okay.
All right, let's figure it out.
Yeah.
Wow, in
What
sync.
are you?
Perfect.
Right, it's almost like we're brothers.
Yeah.
But brother, you've got a bit of a complication here because now, you're going to be figuring all this out. That's awesome, but you don't know about all the people that are trying to figure out where Hikaru is and what he is and all of that good stuff.
Because up until now, it's been basically just accepting that Hikaru's dead. So then, who is in front of me?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Emotionally, maybe we need it to be Hikaru for a little bit. You know what?
Yeah.
Maybe just in order to cope, we could pretend you're Hikaru. Okay, that's actually really hard to do. That's really hard emotionally to do.
And maybe I really can't do that.
Yeah, I really can't do that anymore.
Let's start something new. Let's do that.
God, the shot of just the knife in his gut, kneeling in front of him.
Yep.
You know, showing the vulnerability and the position of power that Hikaru is in.
Yep.
And then flickering to just... It's just
Don't need that.
Ah!
Don't need that.
Right, this is a horror anime.
I need Tanaka to catch up to these kids' stat and help them not only with that whole situation, but then also with the angry mob of a town.
It gives me very, very like, found these kids like... just like,
sorry kids, this is a sucky situation. It's a new one.
Babysitting and emotional counseling is on my resume. I happen to be an exterminator, not a relationship counselor.
Right. But, I definitely recommend some of that, because usually when I deal with these things, it's just like, I don't know, someone's kid that's now fused into the wall, and then I kill it.
Right. Some people have called me a guidance counselor, though, and that I guide people to the afterlife.
Yeah! There we go.
Not people.
Oh, right.
Ghosts, spirits, what have you.
Yep.
Yeah.
The other things.
All the other things, yeah. So, let's take this as a turning point, a new chapter. Yay! So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Yeah, we've all been there, right? Yep.
Uh-huh.
How to unstab my friend.
Right. I love it as just the...
No, we're not trying. We're succeeding.
Right.
Jeez.
The most basic of basics first.
Still kind of there. Yeah. Good. We investigating. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, most likely. Oh.
Yeah, maybe talk to Grandpa.
そうや光る七さんはどこやった七さんを山に返さんとどうにもおらんのや七さんってかわいそうな人や
The skull?
そうおぬきさんにお願いしやんかったらこの村は
Oh.
ずっと昔
He just fell asleep.
Well, that's fascinating.
Okay.
Yeah.
あれから右耳だけ聞こえづらくなってまって病院でも原因わからんかったごめんなんでヨシケが謝る誰も悪ないで
Yeah, it is.
あん時のヒカルやっぱおかしかったよなグリオってヒカルのことなっとってまったんかなあいつのこと嫌いになるわからん
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So convincing.
I mean, that's about how he is all the time.
それは多分俺がちょっといじれば壊れんね
Dang.
朝子精神強いから 壊れんかった代わりに耳に影響出たんや。お前がやったことやけどな。耳くらいでよかったとは思っとるよ。
Can you undo
You're
it?
also lucky it's only her ear.
村の子、何か光の正体の手がかりに不穏な地名のスレッド。首たちって
I love the fucking ad. Just
Yeah.
oh. What?
What? Okay, that's terrifying.
That's
Nah.
また化け物や。
Don't just ignore them. Oh. They can all see it.
あれ人やで。
What?
Oh my god.
入られてまったんや。
Oh.
中に憑依の前の牧野も多分そう。
Yeah.
暴れて怪我したって。
Oh, here we go. It's beginning.
Mm-hmm.
めちゃくちゃ中に入られてまってるけど。
Right, right, yeah.
Right, yeah.
悪霊体制あるんかな。
みんなになんか
Yeah, yeah. Clearly something bad is going on.
こういうの増えたな
We gotta take this seriously.
とうとう学校まで来とるもん。
汚れが増えとること、あそこも気づいとったんやな。なんとかするしかないやろ。
Okay.
いざとなったら俺が
Oh, what was that?
腕が。
Oh.
さっきぶつけたけど痛み。
Because he took out part of himself.
Yeah.
So now,
He's not regenerating from those kinds of
Yeah,
things. He's not
okay.
as tough now. Yeah, that's awesome. Like really cool continuity.
ここが天板山。
Okay.
ここが川やろ。やからここが。して。右から読む。だるま捨て。希望が山の昔の名前や。首たちの字も今と違う。廃村になった腕入りとその下。
Oh, that's really creepy.
この見覚えないとこと首たち
Whoa, yeah. Yeah.
形か
I
Yeah.
was gonna say!
体の
Yeah.
パンクしとる胴体のことかなほな気持ち悪い
Yep. You guys are being loud. It's the library.
近世初期に首たちだるま捨ての5つに分散した明治中期にだるま捨て
Whoa.
肝炎2年の飢饉と疫病により元は同じ一つの村やったんや希望が山も首たちも
ちょっと声大きいかも。
I can hear everything you're saying.
そうせん
Oh, she's
何かですか？
she's curious.
I think she's possessed and coming to sniff it out. Or maybe she's an adult that knows about the
私
secrets.
も首立ち出身なんですよ。つい最近母が亡くなるまでずっと帰ってませんでしたけどね。
How recently?
もしかして松浦さん
Yeah.
の娘
Yeah. Uh-huh. Masura. Oh.
私の母です。結局会わないまま死んでしまったんですけど。
能抜き様って知ってますか
Huh.
Oh.
まだにそんなこと。
Cool. We're having a
Okay.
private conversation now.
Yeah.
母がようしてました。
Yeah.
母は幼い
What's that all
頃
about?
あの山に忍び込んで何か恐ろしい目にあったらしく、絶対に入るなと。
やっぱり能抜き様って山にいる化け物なの
神様の
More like a god. Yeah, yeah. The sama. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
捧げ物と引き換えに益をもたら
What
してくれる
offering?
存在。
今はそうやないってことですよね
能抜き様はあの村が分尊するずっと前から崇められていて、
Okay.
Hmm.
たくさん人が死んで、それを境にたたり神になってしまったんや。
Oh no.
入ってはならんよと。
Hmm.
のお母さんは山で能抜き様見たんかな
母がああなったんはね、妹があの山で消えてしまった。
Oh.
There it is. Yeah.
私が小学生の頃、妹はあの山で行方不明に。
Oh.
それは
Bro.
God damn it.
母はそう信じとったけど、
Bro.
まさかね、子供らは能抜き様なんてよう分かってませんでしたから。でもはじめちゃんたちは何か知っとったような。
Oh.
Wow.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Cool.
あ、そうや。はじめちゃんのお父さん。
Yeah, let's do that.
おじいちゃんに聞いてみるのはどうやろ。
お母さん亡くされたばっかりや
No, she you know, inquired
母の
first.
娘でしたから大事な人やったなって今さら思ったりしてね。朝が嫌や。毎朝お父やんがおらんことに気づくんやん。笑っちゃいますよね。
Yeah. Yeah.
俺たたり神やったんか。
Well, we're figuring things out first.
I hope
you know?
not.
松浦さんに何したか分かっとる。
Yeah.
わかいや
No.
わ
Yeah.
からんな。
Whoa. I love the editing in this show so much.
Yeah.
知って重いわ。
Yeah.
何に対して謝っとんの。わからんもんはわからんのやから。
Yeah.
これから先お前がまた誰か殺してまったとしても俺も一緒に罪を背負う。
Oh.
わかるほどここにおったらあかんってことも浮き彫りになるかもしれん。もう目をそらすんはやめたから。
どうも。
Just
何しに来よった。
says permanent RBF.
お父さんに渡しといてください。
Oh.
お前な、もっと説明なりな。いや何。お守りみたいなもんです。
Okay.
Huh.
俺のカバンに紛れとんのは光と変わらんな。慣れん人や。せいでか。
Oh. Oh shit.
なあ、君、ここの子ですか。ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんですけど、ここの村のさ、
Personal space.
名産品って何？
Nice.
しいたけとかじゃないですかね。
しいたけ苦手なんですよね。唾液で出汁出てる感じしません？ここの集落。
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Nice cover.
普段はミカサさんとこに下宿させてもらってて、君はなんて言うの？
筋中ですけど。
おお、そうっすか。
Right. Right.
好き嫌いせずに食ってみます。
Right. The question was basically just to get the name. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that little thing is like.
I can smell you.
Oh. What? What?
うんこされてる。全然平気っす。このネズミね、相棒なんです。出始めて12年になるかな。
え、嘘ですよね。ハムスターの寿命って
こいつは特別。
That's amazing.
A monster. Wow.
いや。
君さ、僕と似てるよ。
Uh-huh. Focusing on the neck. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, they made
cool.
contact.
All right.
He's being very
彼、なんかも
cautious.
混ざってますよね。何
Cool.
かあれに強く関連するものを持ってる。
Maybe Hamster
Strong
didn't like him.
ties.
あれには感情どころか自我もない。もっと
Ooh.
概念的なもんだろう。
Ooh. What?
Okay.
生活するなんてありえない。
That's a good point, because, yeah, that was a handprint, so...
すぐに見つけるか。
Has he got a dog too? Or is he talking still about his monster?
はい。
Oh,
事案 AA104 番調査中っす。
there you
女性
go.
はまだ見当たらないっすね。
No, written down in email, you know?
Yeah. I like how he didn't even, like, hold the phone very close to his ear.
Like he's a
love this
puppet on
dude.
strings. Just,
Yeah, or the town.
yeah.
No.
I'm good. I'm good. No.
武田の
That
じい
kid's
さんに
dead.
話聞きに行くんやろ。どうやって話すかも同時に考えとる。あのさ、俺のかけら、
Yeah.
Oh.
それ壊れたら多分俺も無事やないから。そんな大事な。当たり前や。それは俺の覚悟よ。
Oh, that's awesome.
Huh.
多分壊れやんけどな。
But that's just showing how much he trusts you. Like,
Right.
he's giving you a way to protect yourself, basically.
静かやったっけ。
Oh. Nope. 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 We just entered some
What?
kind of mirror world.
鈴の音。
No, don't. No.
よしき動かんで来い
Oh, he's trying to bait it out into the open.
来い
Yeah. Little floating disembodied head by a thread.
あかん
Got it?
ダメや
Oh, he's not strong enough. He's not
What?
strong enough. Crap.
Shit.
Crap.
Shit.
Crap.
No.
Ow.
We don't need this. We do not need this.
This is probably what was possessing the guy at the high school.
Maybe. Quick, Hikaru, take it back. Tries to shove it in his chest. No.
Is it Kobayashi?
Uh-huh.
Oh! Okay! Whoa! Oh! All right, I love it. We're escalating the general threat, and we've kind of accepted a bit of equilibrium with Hikaru, where it's hey, there were some consequences to what happened, and Tanaka is right around the corner.
Yep. And Kobayashi is too. Like, she's there, and unless Hikaru is still in that alternate whatever, he's there too. Like,
yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
Oh
okay,
boy.
fun. We covered a lot of bases this episode.
We did.
And the pacing for it was great.
Yep, it was fast, it was to the point. It's almost something where I feel like there isn't as much to talk about because it moved quickly.
Yeah,
right?
we're
like,
basically just covering the plot.
Yeah.
Basically what went on
right,
here.
Okay, cool. We had first contact with Tanaka.
Yep.
Awesome.
We
We bond
had-
over the little hamster and
I
have a
love
great
that.
time.
I love
Cool.
Tanaka is clearly doing the thing that corporate espionage agents do, where they get a person that I just casually bumped into them.
Yep.
And then I basically make you fast my friend,
Right.
really quickly.
Yeah.
And I've already got 5 pieces of important information out of you.
Well, and asks questions where the information isn't important that you answer so that way your guard is let down, and then he can ask what's your name?
Right.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called, but it's like social conditioning or something like that. It's an actual thing that is very much something you can train, and it's scary once you realize how effective it is.
Oh yeah.
When you're interacting with a stranger, and it's like, oh my god, that's
If you ever
crazy.
want to get freaked out about people and social skills and things like that, look up what it's like when people interact with CIA field operatives. Not when they're on the job, but
Yeah.
they're also always on the job, and that whole thing. It's weird, it's creepy, but it's also fascinating.
Yeah. Then also we have just a regular guy showing up outside the school, and us thinking, oh god,
It's another ghost.
It's
thing or
another
something.
ghost
Yeah,
person or what have you. No, the fear
Yeah.
I felt when Hikaru said, "That's a human being. That's a man."
Oh yeah.
And then realizing that
when
the-
everyone else goes to look at it too, it's like, uh-oh.
That was the perfect dread that the world building in this story has established.
Yes.
That it worked smoothly, and then we realize, oh no, this person is a harm to themselves and others, and then you just, and it's just over, done.
And the idea of it having the knife, that was a really good way to make me think, okay, this is all in his head because he just stabbed Hikaru.
Exactly.
So obviously, something like that appears that he's going to think oh shit, okay, I really need to, I really need a therapist, right? Or something, And then, oh, hey, nope.
And because of his own panic and fear, he assumes this person is looking at him.
Right.
No, they're just looking in that general area. Maybe because they sense Hikaru.
Maybe because they sense the half of Hikaru that's in your pocket or whatever.
Sure.
Yeah. There's this progressed things in some really fun ways, has good consequences for things that happened before. The
Good
idea,
conversations about those consequences. We actually address those things directly.
I really like that the whole thing of Hikaru having killed people is being brought up multiple times.
Yes.
Because even if you come to accept it once, twice, whatever, it's always going to be the thing of, fuck, okay, now we're interacting with the daughter of the person who you murdered.
Yeah.
what? And the fact that he also doesn't remember killing her, but it's the I probably did.
But
that then
he's
goes
so-
into the possession angle and like
Right, but he's so like freaked out about it that
Mm-hmm.
he's slipping constantly in the I did the I mean
right,
Nonaki-sama.
which is also a great way to showcase that there's like real guilt there because
Yeah.
it's the I realize now that I shouldn't have done that, even if I don't fully understand why.
No.
You know, and so like that and the whole thing with Asako, like not being able to hear very well in one of the ears and stuff, and like the little conversation about that's cool, you know, like world building, you know,
Yeah.
and stuff and whatnot.
And then we just got the lore kind of exploration.
Sure.
We have Grandpa Indo being like, oh yeah, the
Yeah.
murder village, and oh yeah, you know, if they hadn't asked Unuki-san, not Nonuki, I very much noticed that name being similar but different,
Yep.
in that there might have been a person that had to become, you know,
Oh, sure.
like a god
Yeah.
or something like that.
And also, as far as like character giving really important exposition and then stops, usually I think that when it stops, it's because their head explodes from supernatural or soldiers or whatever, you know, like something like that, right?
Something horrible.
Horrifying. No,
He's an old guy.
Gramps just fell asleep. And
He was thinking too long about the past, and it was just
Yeah.
like, that's exhausting.
yeah, and you know, and I've probably had a long day and everything, and you know, I'm tired. But also the wonderful sort of sweet nature of like, because they're not in direct threat, they're not like, no, wake up, you have to tell us who the killer is. It's just like, oh, okay, well, I guess we'll ask him later. Maybe, you know, I don't know, when he wakes up and you have some
There's no
time.
urgency, really.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah. Also, the Japanese language reveal of like, weird how Kubitachi is the characters for neck and stand. And then it's like, wait a minute. And then so all these areas and the regions themselves do seem like they could have some kind of a creepy interpretation of the name that makes it seem like, oh, these areas must be like cursed or something. And, you know, bro went and searched Reddit or forums or what have you to be like, what's kind of the weird things in our town that
Creepy
have history?
etymology. Let's.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, dang, we probably would have noticed these quicker if we were Japanese and actually could understand wait, those are actually creepy names. And then they directly bring up
Doesn't it look
these
kind of like
areas
a body?
kind of look like a human body. Oh my God.
I can't.
I just can't believe that we're bringing this up in something that felt so like just to give you bad vibes as like episode 8. We're talking about the towns themselves and the way they were sundered by some kind of plague.
Right.
Which I actually really want to bring this up here. If we think about the idea of them worried about like mixing and things that like have bad touch or leave marks or impurities or what have you, then the idea of the village having a plague doesn't actually make sense of it being a plague. It was probably some kind of outbreak of these people and stuff. And so then all the villages segregated to basically put probably the worst of the worst in one area, and everyone else went around them and are basically like,
we're going to keep people out and we're going to
keep the bad ones in. Yeah, we're going to quarantine basically. And so the town being right next to the bad mountain makes sense because the bad mountain is where the bad stuff has probably been sticking to Nonaki or whatever Hikaru is.
Yep.
And so it's not even that Hikaru's bad, it's that probably because of how things were handled with the plague, the god basically was used to like absorb or gobble up all the bad spirits and stuff.
Sure.
Because the idea of humans doing something wrong and then the gods are corrupted by the humans' actions, I feel like that's a good trope.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's usually done for like when humans do bad things to like the earth or when humans do bad things to each other. Not incidental sickness that runs about, because that could be that could be just random, what have you. It doesn't. But if it was something, something worse, not really just a plague,
Yeah, well, we will have to see. So this episode did a really good job of giving us a lot of information and no information, and that's kind of why I don't feel like there's too much to theorize about, because they gave us things that give us a sniff of the direction, but it's so disconnected that we don't actually have much structure yet. But it's also something where it feels it feels like there isn't a lot in the character's way to be able to get more of that information.
No, we
right?
just go talk to Old Man Takeda.
Yeah, like we have plenty of different people to talk to. We're already interacting with other people that know more about this types of stuff. You know, like.
Now, the fun part is that what's scary about this is that this is all on the backdrop of Hikaru needing to be very much hidden, basically. Not just from the Hikaru is dead standpoint,
Right.
but also the very real subtext of their sexuality and all that. And in this very, very specific kind of old school out in the boonies town that probably isn't going to look too favorably upon that.
Right.
So
in fact,
the idea that they could just go and start asking questions and it's easy and it's like, oh, well, you know, Grandpa Indo is fine. This is his grandson he's talking to and his best friend, you know?
Right.
Oh, that's fine. But then we go to Takeda with the fun thing that Hajime was a classmate of Masura's daughter. So she could tell
to know something
when he was
younger
a kid.
sister disappeared.
Well, right. But
Yeah, as a
Hajime
kid.
seemed to know about this being a bad
Which
thing
I
when
will
he
say-
was a child.
Which I will say, I love that we got that information here because that gives a real good reason why he might be like, you know what? Maybe I want this whole place to burn down.
Exactly.
Be like, you know, this place is pretty bad.
Yep. So,
So-
my thought is I actually think that there's two things that we can theorize on.
Okay.
One is that they are very much leaning into the people here kind of deserve what's coming for them.
Okay,
And it's
sure.
not that they did it, but it's that human beings did deserve what was coming to them.
And now it's
And now it's the consequences were thrown ahead into the future generations.
Sure. And because nobody wants to answer for the sins of the ancestors or whatever, then it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Right,
And then
but-
they also do bad things in order to keep that from happening.
Right. But there was a way that they mitigated it and they stopped doing it. And
Yeah.
that was the idea that there were sacrifices.
And the fact
Sorry,
that
not sacrifices, offerings.
offerings,
Yeah,
right.
My brain says
No, I know.
sacrifices the second I hear offerings.
As far as ways to be like, so it really works in this show because we're already on the realm of human sacrifices and shit.
I mean, that's literally probably what the Indo family was doing.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
But the fact that they could get about as close to saying human sacrifices without saying it,
Yeah,
but
it's
also
just offerings, you know.
Yeah, just offerings. Like that.
There's a little bit of grain that we burn in a festival.
That just
Ooh.
sends me because that feels like the equivalent of the, oh my god, everyone here was brutally murdered and eaten. And then there's the one survivor that's hiding, and it's like, oh my god, it was so terrible. I just was barely able to survive. And it's like, oh hey, guess who did it? You know, it's the one person that's there. You know.
Yeah, I do really like the hard-coded definition of the plague, and that tragedy led to the town splitting. But the idea that looking at the map, like when you actually like take a look at it, it's very much the, oh, right, the body severed, but if you look, what it actually is that there's a core, and there's a bunch of tributaries, basically, of like extended other areas around it. And it's one's in the middle, and maybe this is part of it in that Hikaru might not just be a god that fell apart and like was corrupted or what have you, but he might also only be like the torso. Like the idea that like
and
he
that's
might
where,
be just the part that got the worst of it, you know?
And that's where I think that what they're gonna do with Nonaki / Hikaru, all that stuff. Which also was fun that Hikaru was like, do you think that's me? like that was so great as a way to make me think, yes, Hikaru is actually genuinely trying to figure this out.
He's trying.
And if there is some element of the entity that possesses Hikaru
that is
that knows
controlling
about this
him
stuff,
beyond his awareness,
yeah, it might be controlling him beyond his awareness, but there is that separation of awareness. If that is not something that a schemer would think to say, because even if it's a harebrained, hey, 5-head strat reverse psychology, they wouldn't.
Like
bad idea.
My favorite part about this is that Hikaru is feeling so bad about this.
Oh yeah,
But also the story is pushing Yoshiki to specifically ask, like, but do you understand?
Right.
Like, you feel it, but do you understand those feelings? And it's no, I don't.
I love how they're treating
so
it.
good.
I love how they're treating it with Hikaru in such a normal way, because this feels like I did a social oopsie at a party. You know, like I told a joke that didn't land, and I guess it was too personal for some people or something like that.
Yep.
I don't exactly get it, and I guess it's too sensitive, so people
Right.
aren't really telling me exactly, but I'm trying to figure out, but I don't get it, right? Except in this case, it's I guess I murdered somebody and maybe a whole bunch more people, but I'm, you know,
I
like,
feel horrible about it.
I genuinely feel really bad, right? Like, you know,
But for the life of me, I don't know why.
Right, and there's something that is so hilarious about that, and also
So
so dark about that, because I get way less interested in stories when it's I so fundamentally don't understand this, and then it's like just leaned in for like the horror elements, because then it gets very binary, right?
Yeah.
But in this case, it's this dude he is trying to understand. He is trying. Like,
He's letting himself be open to feel every bit of it that he can.
exactly.
And he's even let himself be so vulnerable that when things go into the actual, like, you know, freakish horror combat side of things, he's like, oh, I got it. I'm going to bait him into this thing here, and I'm going to bite him, and I'm going to bite him, and I'm going to bit him. And it's like,
Oh, fuck, it
I
didn't work.
broke all my teeth on that. Run. I love the I would call it, honestly, the guard dog attitude.
Okay, sure.
It's like, Master, get behind me. And it's like a small dog staring a giant moose. And it's just like, I've got this.
The German Shepherd doesn't realize he's been turned into a Chihuahua.
Right. You know, no, he's a terrier. You know, he's got some bite, but you know, he's staring at a Kodiak bear. And it's I
can take it.
I have the man I love behind me.
Right.
I will grr. And then
it
it's
used
just
to be a goddamn dragon. You
and
know,
he,
where
and
it's
he-
like,
and
okay,
he jumps out
sure.
and bites and immediately just boom, just spinning through the air like, what happened?
Oh, yeah,
you know,
it's suddenly the end.
Skyrim giants. You're just like, oh,
Right.
oh no.
It's suddenly the
Master,
end of
run!
It's suddenly the end of Fox and the Hound.
Oh
where,
no,
you know,
don't mention that movie.
Oh, you know that this is
No.
absolutely going to be going into that kind of territory.
Yeah, it is.
But-
it is.
Oh man, that was great. But yeah, this is such a fun set of developments, and I'm here for it. And
I'm
I
here
want
for it, too.
and I want to see what happens when Kurobayashi sees Hikaru. Because right now she's in I slap, Yoshiki like awake or whatever, or I
Yeah.
swat the thing away, or however that works.
I don't see Hikaru
But
here.
we specifically did not see Hikaru at the end of the episode. And if she was able to tell hey, something seems to be on you or whatever, right? That
right, because she could see the mark.
yeah,
Basically.
exactly. But before he had the piece of Hikaru in his pocket, then I can only imagine what kind of shit she'd be sensing right now.
Yeah,
Especially with Hikaru right there.
I get the vibe specifically that what this attack was
Uh-huh.
is basically that there was something that wandered and followed this police officer here
Okay.
from the movie theater or what have you to some kind of maybe some kind of setup with his diner, which I think is
Okay.
cool because then the police officer was obviously someone that was investigating the psycho at the high school. So that's how that's how he pulled this thing along its trail, right?
All right.
Because it's a small town, probably only a couple cops, you know.
Sure.
And in fact, they actually mentioned that there was like only like one or two cop cars or what have you. Then in here, just suddenly, nope, you're all alone. And the reason why it focused you guys is because you guys have the spiritual kind of
Right.
vibes on you. So it gets, things nice and simple there.
Also, the fact that he has the half of Hikaru is very helpful for why he's also getting some of the attention from the spirits, because they'll be drawn to kind of both of them, which also reinforces why the two of them need to stay together and all that good stuff.
Well, okay, so I want to bring that up. The idea that Tanaka, when he starts describing Yoshiki independent, like, in his own head, he's like, that kid, he's got something, and he's mixed, hasn't he? I think that he's contraction is not he is mixed. I think that he has mixed. Like mixed past tense.
Correct. Yes, that's entirely what I was thinking too. Especially, well, because it's also hasn't he and
yeah. Right. But I think
isn't he, yeah.
I think that the point that okay, yes, you see, it's obvious. Okay, cool. I just wanted to bring that up.
Good call out.
I just wanted to bring that up. That the idea is that the mixing side of things is an aspect of basically human beings touching the supernatural in a way that leaves a mark.
Yep.
And we then make the distinction that
he's got something with strong ties to it, which is probably the piece that he has in his pocket. And that's probably also why Hamster freaked the hell out. You know?
So I was gonna say he's got something with strong ties to it. I think Kurebayashi could sense this before the piece. This is actually talking about their relationship.
Okay.
Like obviously the piece helps in that
right. Like
regard.
he's got a literal thing, you know.
Right. Mm-hmm. So.
Also, the call of Tanaka to be like, it should be amorphous, like
no sense of identity.
Scar, no sense of identity or anything, and his is more of a blotch. That was a hand.
Yeah.
Like that's a,
Yeah. So, I kind of like that Tanaka could be in contact with Yoshiki without Hikaru being under threat, because it's more so something got to you probably at school.
Well, and I mean, if Tanaka does catch up to them and he doesn't go into a shoot first, ask questions later kind of situation, everything about this will be fundamentally different than what he's run up to before. It's taken on an actual human form. It seems to be at least projecting human feelings. It willingly split itself in half. All of that is like weird and different, even by his standards, I'm sure. Yeah. Right? So I think
this ain't his first rodeo.
This ain't his first rodeo.
Or probably his fifth. You know?
Yeah, exactly. And so one of the things that could be really fun about that from a narrative standpoint is that he could still be we don't know if we fully trust you, but he's like, no, I need to figure out what's going on here, and this is clearly not another blue milk run, you know, like, talk to me, help me figure this out, you know?
Right. So that, to me, sends me along the vibe that Tanaka is going to be good and helpful, and he will actually be working with them in the future. They'll all be trying to solve this. But okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next episode.
Exciting stuff.
Let's see how Hikaru's doing. So, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.